Hello, my sweet crafty friends. It's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. I hope that you guys are all doing well today. You guys know the drill. If you don't see that little red light up there, that means you are not on the live. Make sure you type hashtag replay, rerun, something along that line. Let me know that you are here. Let me know where you're watching from. Let's see, I usually ask what's for dinner, but it's too early for that. So tell me what the weather is like where you're at. And of course, don't forget to tell me what you thought of the project. Okay, my friends, I see some live friends coming on in. Say hello as you come on, friends. Hello, Meriden. Welcome, sweetheart. I'm so happy that you could join me at the last second. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Miss Sweet Tracy. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods with the storm coming through. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Dee. Welcome, sweet friend. Hello, my sweet friend Beverly. All right, you guys, I'm going to grab some gloves for 1 second. Hello, Stephanie. And other Stephanie. 2 Stephanies in a row. Hello, sweet Vicky. Thank you so much for sprinkling my sweet friend Stephanie. I appreciate it very, very much. All right, you guys. We have a lot. I got a lot to do in this little 45-minute segment here. Hello, Angie. Hello, Vicky. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. I jumped in to fill in a spot. Hello, Joe. It's nice and in the 80s degrees there. And Lita, welcome, sweet friend. One of my sweet crafty friends from Craft Round the Clock had some car problems, and so I jumped in to cover the empty spot, you guys, and so I quickly grabbed some things to make for you guys. Hello, Diana. How are you, sweet friend? Okay, so I have these little pieces that came from Dollar Tree. Let's see, these little wood crates with the little drawers. I've got 3 of those, okay? And then I also have 2 of these little like, what are, did I even say the size? They're just, it's just called Woodcraft from Dollar Tree, but they're like, let me tell you how big they are. Hello, Annette. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind comment, sweet friend. My tape measure is right here on the table. I'm guessing these are about a 3 by 3, 3.5 by 3.5, you guys. I did get these, hi, Sue. Hello, Angelica. I did get these at Dollar Tree. I won't lie, I found them at the Dollar Tree in California before we left California. Thank you, Vicki. I have not seen these at any Dollar Tree here because I have not been successful in finding any crafting stuff here yet. But I'm on a mission. I'm gonna head into Savannah and find some. So those of you that are new, please say hello. Let me know that you're new. My name's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. My husband and I, oops, I can always forget the backwards thing. Hello, Lizette. My husband and I just recently moved from California to Georgia. Like 2 weeks ago, I think, if it was even that. Anyway, I jumped in really quick. I've had this project in mind that I saw, and I wanted to change it up a bit, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I'm changing it up or if it's exactly what I saw, because I scrambled to grab something. And so in lieu of being a new resident to Georgia, many of you guys have informed me that a fellow crafting sister, Amber Strong, lives here local in Georgia. And my daughter went to the Best of Rincon, sorry, I'm saying it wrong. The Best of Rincon the other night because her cousin that had recently passed away, and one of the reasons why she wanted to come here, fought for years for there to be a hairstylist category, Best Hairstylist of Rincon. And it was given, they opened the category and they gave it to her. She was awarded, actually, they didn't give it to her. The public voted for it, and they said, I can't remember exactly what my daughter said, but they said that out of all of the categories combined together, she had more votes than all of them combined. So I also know that, or I'm pretty sure that I saw that Amber Strong was the crafter of the year for the city, I believe. I can't remember exactly, but anyway, this inspiration came from her. I do not know, I will be honest, I do not know if it's an exact replica of what she did or something very similar to what she did, because I didn't have a chance to go back and look at the picture that I had saved. I had hopes to change it up a bit, so hopefully I'm changing it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and thank you so much for joining me at the very last second. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna take these out and we're gonna stain these really, really quick. And I'm just gonna use, I'm out of my liquid patina, so we're gonna use Waverly Antique Wax. I'm gonna use a baby wipe and we're gonna stain these. Actually, we're not staining the boxes, I lied. I almost stained these and I don't want to. We're gonna paint the boxes. We're gonna stain the little wood pieces. All right, so how is everybody doing today now that I've given you a big old spiel before I even start? What is the weather like where everybody's at? I hear that there are some thunderstorms going on, tornado watches and stuff throughout the areas. Not here, not yet anyhow. I hope that you guys are all safe. Okay. Hopefully we're still working. I'm not seeing any comments coming through. It's hot, Linda says, hot. Okay, I'm sorry. Hot in North Carolina. Yeah, you guys, I have a feeling it's probably pretty hot here too. I have not been outside. Very hot in Texas. Yes, I did hear it was very hot in Texas. Our sweet friend Carrie was messaging me last night, and she was giving me some really funny memes. 75-mile winds. Oh my gosh. That's insane. That's pretty windy. Hi, Wanda. Welcome, sweet friend. I'm so happy to have you here. All of the normal girls, we have several normal girls, but not all of them are here, but feel free to engage. Anybody that's new, my regulars, they're wonderful. And I shouldn't say girls because I do have men. And actually, I think we got a new man last night, friends, they're just wonderful. And they engage and they treat you like you've been here forever. All right, I forgot, did I do all sides? Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to use, I don't want to get this wax everywhere. I don't know how this is going to come out, but we're going to use these little hearts. These came from Dollar Tree. Let me show you what the package looks like. These came from Dollar Tree. They come in all different shapes. Hearts, stars. I have some keys. I have some like old wheel type looking things. And I'm gonna try to stain these. We're gonna see if it works. Kathy Poquette, she's my friend from California, you guys. And I think there's only 2 patterns. There's 3 patterns. We are gonna do 1 of each pattern. All right, let me get a napkin because I don't want to get it all over my table, you guys. Okay. I'm gonna stain these. I don't know how these are gonna turn out, but we're gonna go with the flow. And if they don't turn out, then hey, we always have paint to cover it. It's bad in Western Pennsylvania. Oh my goodness, Vicki, I am so sorry to hear that, girl. All right, we're gonna use a little bit of this wax on here. Oh, Kathy, we're really happy. We really like it here so far. It's getting a little bit getting used to the humidity and the bugs for sure. Oh, Judy, thank you for giving us an update on Christy. Our sweet friend Christy from the Dashing Willow had carpal tunnel surgery today. Carpal tunnel and the other one. Miss Judy, maybe you can remind us. Mama Judy, maybe you can remind us what the other one was. She had it basically on both sides. She had it going down this side of her arm and on the inner side of her arm. So on the thumb side and the pinky side. And I can't remember what the pinky side is called. So the inner side, I believe, is the carpal tunnel, and this is something else. Anyway, I know she's in a lot of pain. I hope that her pain medicine kicked in. All right, there we go with those. Now, I don't really like this color, you guys, of the antique wax. I really like my liquid patina. Hi, Pammy. So the way I'm going to kind of, hopefully we're going to try this and see how this works to kind of get around the color. It's like a reddish tone to it, and I'm not really fond of that reddish tone. So we're going to try something and we're going to see if it works. We're going to try and put a little bit of dark wax on this, over this, and see if it gets kind of closer to my liquid patina color that I like. So you guys, any dark wax will do. It does not have to be this. This is what I'm using, but anything will do, okay? Any dark wax. I'm just gonna put this on here. I think we will use a paper towel. We'll see how this comes out. Try something new. Okay, so let me just show you really quick the difference. Can you see the difference? This is the one that has the dark wax over it, and this one does not. So see the color change in that? I like it. Let's see what happens when we wipe a little bit off. It definitely changes it, you guys. So let's get it on the sides. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of a thicker coat really, really quick. And I'm gonna do the other one, and I'm gonna let this sit here for just a minute, kind of soak it in just a little bit. Thank you so much, Jeannie. I hope that your results that came back, I hope that they were good, my sweet friend. Been thinking about you all day. Oh, I should have showed you guys what it looks like. I'm only gonna do one part because I want you guys to see what it looks like, the difference, okay? After I wipe it off. Okay. Ooh, this looks good, you guys. Okay, look. This is with the dark wax over the antique wax, all right? Now, I put some right here, so look at the top. Look at the difference. It took those red undertones out, and it looks a lot more like the liquid patina that I love. All right. Anybody, what's everybody doing for 4th of July? Oh, you don't see, oh my gosh, Jeannie. Oh, I'm so sorry, girl. That's good. That's a long time, sweetie. If you guys wouldn't mind saying a quick prayer for our sweet Christy as she is healing from her surgery, that she has, you know, relatively low pain. I'm sure she's going to have pain for several days. And our sweet friend Jeannie Watts, she's going through. She just received a CT scan to see if her cancer is shrinking from her treatment. And our other sweet friend Peggy C. I can't remember her last name off the top of my head. Anyway, she's also battling cancer. Let's see. Is the liquid patina dark and decrepit? Yes. Who asked me that? Annette. I love it. Let me show you what the bottle looks like. Where is it at? I had it out because I was going to use it, but then I realized I didn't have much at all. I don't see it. What did I do with it? No idea what I did with it. How can that happen so quickly? You guys, everything disappears so fast I don't know if I see it, I will show it to you, okay? But I absolutely love that color, and I also want to get the other color. It's Barnwood Gray, and it's supposed to be lovely also. Okay, you guys, I went ahead and did it on the hearts too. Okay, we're gonna put the little hearts on our boxes. Just gonna wipe a little bit off. All right, now, before I forget, we're also gonna do three blocks from Dollar Tree, and we're just gonna pull this out of the trash. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. Welcome. I'm just gonna stain these blocks as well, and then we're gonna put some of that antique wax over the top of it, or the dark wax. Yes, thank you, Sue. T's Creations had surgery yesterday too. Yes, prayers for her. If anybody else knows of anybody else that needs prayers, please, please, please post it here, and we will be happy to give prayers for everybody. Okay. All right, done with that. Now we're gonna add a little bit of wax to this. Now let me just quickly show you again the color difference in the two of these, you guys, and how you can see that one. You can see how red it looks, has that red undertones compared to that one where it looks a little bit darker now. Okay, just gonna kind of slap some on here really quick. Get the sides. And you guys, I'm not trying to be perfect with it because I'm just gonna kind of wipe it off a little bit. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Anybody doing anything exciting and fun for the 4th of July? I have no idea what we're doing. We're in a new state, a new town, a new everything, and we don't have any concept of what we need to do. All right, I really like the way this color turned out, you guys. Your 82-year-old, I think you said mother-in-law or mother, is having a hysterectomy. Oh my goodness. Prayers. That's a scary surgery for someone of age. That's kind of scary. All right, I really like the colors, you guys. All right, now we're gonna paint these little boxes. We're gonna get those out of the way for right now. Let me just turn this over so that we don't get that on our boxes. Okay, I have this paint, it's Waverly paint, it's called Wave Light. It's kind of a cross between a green, a gray, and a blue. Just want to make sure I don't get the stain on the boxes also, you guys. You dread the 4th. Okay, so it's Hello Lobby. It's the new Walmart brand, you guys. It's Wave Light, okay? Wow, my hair is in my eyes and driving me crazy. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in the cup here. And I don't know if you guys can see that color right there. It's really pretty. It's kind of greenish, grayish blue. And let's get a paintbrush. Get a big one. Ooh, it's a very dry brush, that's for sure. What brand of paint? It's called Hello Lobby. It's the brand that replaced the Waverly brand from Walmart. And I will show you once in just a second. I'll show you that bottle again. This is the bottle. Okay, it comes in a bigger bottle too. hello hobby. I think I might have said hello lobby. All right, you guys, if you're just coming on, make sure you say hello. I'm so happy to have you here. I appreciate you joining me at the last second. I don't really need to paint this side, but that's all right. If you're new, let me know you're new. I'm so excited to have you here. I hope that you enjoy yourself. I hope that you find a new friend to follow. Liz, I don't seem to have a problem with it. I will tell you this, the Waverly brand, some of the paints smell. This one doesn't, and I have a feeling that's kind of why they might have changed the brand. I don't know for sure. I'm just making an assumption. All right. So I might not paint all of the boxes all the way around, the next ones, the drawers, because I want to make sure that we finish. So, but I will paint the rest of them all the way. I mean, I will paint that when we're done, I will paint them completely all the way around. I just want to make sure that we get finished in time, since we are on a time limit. They no longer carry the Waverly brand. Yeah, I think that it's kind of being phased out from store to store. I think it's just a matter of time before it gets to every store. Okay. What do you guys cook for 4th of July? Anybody? Oh, do we have another new friend? Debbie, welcome. Who has any kind of a favorite dish that they cook for 4th of July? I know I don't. Oh, I can tell you one thing that's always been a tradition in my family for 4th of July and many other holidays. Sorry, my hair is just kind of flying all over the place. Brisket, yum, shish kebabs. Hello, Marie from Addie Clary's. My grandpa used to make homemade ice cream all the time. And back then it was the kind that had the crank. And it was just so much fun to get out there with grandpa and, you know, try to turn it. And we thought he was the strongest person in the world, because when that thing got so, you know, frozen, it was really hard to crank, but he always did it. And when grandpa passed away, when I was, gosh, I think I was in my 20s or 30s. I can't remember. I must have been in my 30s. The homemade ice cream makers no longer required you to crank. And, oh, I love the Bake Off. They have electric ones. And so homemade ice cream became my thing. And so we always had homemade ice cream, but we do it all the time. A bake-off. Yes. I have a really good secret for homemade ice cream. It doesn't take any cooking at all. You just use a quart of half and half or heavy whipping cream if you like yours rather creamy. A can of sweetened condensed milk and some vanilla if you're wanting just plain vanilla. Or you can add in, hey, you know, you can add in, I wouldn't do a complete grunge mix, but you can definitely add in some coffee to make it coffee flavored. But you don't have to cook it. You don't have to put any raw eggs or anything like that. And it's just amazing. You guys, I have to try this. I missed some of your guys' things of what you guys do, but I love some of the comments already. And brisket, who is ever making brisket, I want to come to your house. Actually, Kevin's really good. He's gotten a smoker, and he's become really good at barbecuing. Barbecue, brisket sliders, baby back ribs. Oh my goodness, I can't see it all. Grilled corn on the cob, sausage, black. Wow! You have 100 viewers. You know what? We need to do 2 giveaways. Thank you so much for telling me that, Miss Christine. Let me get this to a point where I can set it down. Okay. So those of you that are new to my page, every 50 viewers, we do a little Dollar Tree giveaway. Normally it is a stencil, but I don't know how many I have left, and I don't know if I can find any more. So for right now, it's something from Dollar Tree. For every 50 viewers, every 20 sprinkles, we also do a little Happy Meal giveaway. So let's see if I can do this with my, yes, Joy, isn't it beautiful? Okay, let's see who, we're gonna do 2 winners. All right, I can't pin it. I can't pin it, but the winner is Dana. Dana Lett. Dana, make sure you message me my your mailing address, okay? All right, let's go back up and we'll scroll again. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Okay, I'll come back and read those comments that I missed in just a second. All right. Becky Lockhart. I think you got one already, girlfriend, but hey, you get get 2. Okay. Let's see. Thank you, Beverly. The color is actually really good, pretty. Okay. Sprinkled with loves. Thank you. All right. I got to get back to what I'm doing because we might run out of time if I just continue to sit and chit chat. Okay. As we have, my gosh, do we only have 15 minutes left? We do. I got to get show on the road, you guys. All right. Stop chit chatting so much, Monique. Focus. All right. If anybody wants to check the sprinkles and see if we're at 20 sprinkles, we can do a sprinkle giveaway. Thank you so much for whoever just said the winners for me. I'm trying to hurry now at this point because you know me. I'm a little gabby sometimes. But isn't this color pretty? It is. It's kind of like a deep moss green, but it's not moss green. Okay, let's try that so I can set it down. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it, sweet friends. It is a beautiful Christmas color. All right, it's dry enough to sit down. Let's get the top. Let's do the last 2 pieces and get going with this, you guys. Hopefully I don't get this on my shirt. Okay. Well, Miss Christy, you're awake. I'm so happy to see you, girl. There's our sweet friend Christy that had surgery this morning, you guys. Guys, if you're not already following her new page, please make sure you go follow her new page. She's had to start a new page. She's had some, there's been some technical difficulties with her page. It's like it's stuck somewhere between the classic pages and the new pages. Our friends at FB Friends are not able to fix it, and so the only way around it for her to be able to do what all the other creators do, continue to grow her page, she had to start a new page. Yeah, I'm a little brave with my white shirt. I won't lie. All right, we might have to put some more paint in here. Welcome, Melissa. Hi, Glow. I didn't see you come in, sweetheart. You guys, if you're new, please say hello. Let us know that you're new. We have such a wonderful group of friends here. A wonderful community. Everybody loves to help each other. Even our follower friends are just wonderful, caring, and supportive women and men. I'm sorry for our men followers. I just can't stop saying that. I just don't know why. All right. Getting closer. We might have to dry the rest of these, but I want to get them started so that they can start drying a little bit naturally, you guys. Again, I'm going to go back and paint the rest of the inside of the box, the drawer part. I just want to make sure I get this done in time. Thank you, April. Okay. I don't know what Kevin's watching, but I can hear the TV blaring out there, you guys. For those that are new, my husband is usually with me, but since we've moved, it's been a little bit of a challenge getting back into the groove of things. He wasn't feeling well, but he's starting to feel better now. All right, let's get this dry. Let's dry the rest, and then let's get this assembled. Whoa. How are you feeling, Christy? Yeah, Glow, I'm gonna go back and paint those afterward, okay? That's gonna actually be the inside of our box. I will paint the remainder part afterwards. I just wanna make sure that I have time to, no worries, Charlene. I wanna make sure that I have time to finish our project. I'm just gonna give it a quick dry. You're pretty sore. I'm sorry. I hope that did they say how long that you were gonna be sore? Lisa Brown told me probably until your stitches are out. Ah, Debbie, it's going to be a little set of drawers. A little set of drawers. I missed a little tiny piece right there. Cubital, that's right. I couldn't remember what that other one was called, Christy. All right, I'm going to turn this up because we're going to run out of time if I don't. It's a little hot. Yes, she definitely needed it. She's in a different kind of pain right now. So before she's in constant pain, I think that this pain is better because she knows that it's only short term. Okay, that one's dry. This one is wet there. All right. Okay, hopefully the rest of this is going to go rather quick. They don't give us enough time. Christy, they don't give me enough time, or Christine, they don't give me enough time because I'm a chatty catty. I love to engage with you guys, and that's part of my problem. Okay. Now, let's put these little guys together. We're going to go like this. This is going to go in the middle. I'm going to put a little bit of wood glue on here and some hot glue. So the wood glue is definitely going to help this adhere permanently. The hot glue will help it set temporarily. I'm going to turn this around for 1 second, you guys. That's about right. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And we're going to put a little bit of wood glue and some hot glue. And you want to try to make sure that you don't mix your glues together, you guys. Otherwise, you do end up with a slippery mess. There we go. Look at that's what we have going on so far, you guys. Okay. I'll put another one on the top. Now I did want to take a sanding block to these, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time because we have 8 minutes left. So if I don't finish and I can't do a sanding, I'll do it afterwards, but I wanted to kind of distress the edges just a little bit. There we go. Thank you for sprinkling. I saw somebody say they sprinkled. Okay. Yeah, Angelica, this color is really beautiful. Really like it. And it looks so good with this contrasting brown that we mocked up with the antique wax and the soft wax. All right, there we go, you guys. Look at how cute. Okay, I'm gonna set it right there, let that dry while we work on the little boxes now. So, oops, I got some wet from me somewhere. Our little heart is not going to fit over this. At least not very well and perfect. Okay, so we're going to put this on the other side. That is why I wasn't necessarily worried about the back side being done. The color is Hello Hobby, and it's called Wave Light. It is from Walmart, okay? Hello, my sweet friend Mel. How are you doing? All right, so we're gonna put this here. I just wanted to make sure I got it in the right place. I'm just gonna put a little hot glue on these. Ideally, I would like to put wood glue with this, but I don't think I'm going to be able to because of all the little holes. Okay. Now, I got 5 minutes. Let's get these other guys on here really quick. And then we're going to do something with these little doodads, and I think we're going to make it in time. And you guys, I might go back and put one more on top of here. I don't know. Surviving the heat. Yes, pretty much so far, Mel. It's been a little hot. It's been a little bit more than we were, I think, ready for. but we're getting used to it. Okay, 2 more. Well, 1 more after this. Okay. What have I got in time? 5 minutes. Okay. All right, you guys, if you're new, I'd love to have you guys follow my page. If you hit those 3 little dots at the top, right-hand side of the screen, if you're on an iPhone, the drop down should come down. You should be able to hit follow. Make sure you turn on notifications so that you'll get a notification when I go live. I also have Telegram. I'd love for you to join the Telegram. If you want that, just type Telegram. I'll come back and tell it to you. Okay, so we're just gonna stamp some quick little words on here. My gosh, we got 4 minutes. Woo! Okay. We're gonna stamp things, stuff, and junk. And hopefully it's gonna show up pretty well. Ooh, I almost put the eye upside down. How am I doing in time? I got 3 minutes. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Christine. Anybody know if we made it to 20 shares? Did we get 20 shares? Do we need to do another drawing? Oh. All right. Let me just get this one put together and I'll show you. We got 3 minutes. Hopefully we're gonna make it in time. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that cute? You said 20 a while back. Thank you, Deb. I didn't see it. I was engrossed in what I was doing, but look at how cute that's going to be, you guys. I originally was going to use these. So if you don't have the little Jenga blocks, these little doodads would work just as well. Hi, Carol. All right. Let's do one more quick drawing. We only have 2 minutes left. Right here. Let's see if I can pin it. I don't have time to pin it, but you're not going to believe this. It was my hall mom, Miss Christine Tate. Let me get back to the beginning. Oh, I think I'm going, am I going the wrong way? Holy cow. I don't know which way I'm going now. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay. All right. Hurry. I have to hurry. Junk. Let's do junk. Can you guys probably can't see because the thing is right in the way, I'm sure. Okay. Yes. Jeannie, I will be on at my regular scheduled time. I will be jumping off, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And I'll see you guys back again. Got 1 minute. Oh my gosh. All right. Hopefully we can get this done, you guys. All right. Again, I'm going to sand the edges and give it a little bit of a vintagey stressed look. Okay. Just need SUTFF. Okay. Woo. Oh my gosh. We're gonna make it by the skin of our teeth. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming and joining me today. I hope that you had fun. I hope that you're inspired. I hope that you'll give me a follow, and I hope that you will be back. I will be back on my regular scheduled time tonight with something fun. But there we go, you guys. It looks super cute. Now I'm going to distress the edges a little bit, okay? All right, you guys, my time is up. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all later. Love you all.